The science of sleep. How rest repairs metabolism and mood. Hello, warriors. We're going to start again with one intentional breathing. Ready? In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Feel your shoulders relax. Relax your jaw. And let's get started. Tonight's live is a little softer. It's the science of slowing down. Because healing isn't just about food and movement. It's about what happens when you finally rest. Why sleep matters more than you think. Sleep is not laziness. Sleep is the repair cycle. It's when your body repairs. During the day, your body burns, moves, digests, reacts. At night, it repairs and rebuilds. Every system, your heart, your hormones, your immune system, your digestion, uses the sleep cycle to reset. When you cut that sleep cycle short, the body stays in survival mode. And it never gets that repair and rebuild. So, the science of the sleep cycle. Let's peek at what's really happening. Let's look under the covers, just a little bit. You don't just fall asleep. You cycle through stages. Light, deep, REM. Light sleep, your body relaxes. Your heart rate slows down. Deep sleep, growth hormone releases. Your muscles, skin, and metabolism begin to repair. And in REM sleep, your brain organizes emotions, memories, learning. Every 90 minutes, your body loops through those stages again during sleep. That's why 7 to 8 hours matters. You need several full loops for full repair. So are you a night owl? I kind of am. Tell your bladder that, Chrissy. I know, your bladder wakes you up. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Sleep and metabolism. Here's where it ties into the GLP, the gut-brain reset. When you sleep well and have good sleep hygiene, shutting electronics down, having a calm period before sleep, getting all of your things done, your brushing, your things ready for tomorrow, putting your pajamas on, good sleep hygiene. When you sleep well, insulin sensitivity improves. Your body handles carbs calmly. Leptin, your fullness hormone, rises. Ghrelin, your hunger hormone, drops. So if you're sleeping well, you're usually eating less. You need less to eat because your hormones tell you that. Because you slept correctly. Did you know that? But one bad night of sleep, one interrupted sleep cycle, one bad night, your cortisol spikes, your ghrelin rises, and your cravings start. That's why when you come to me and you say, I'm in a stall, or the scale's moving the wrong way, I ask, are you stressed? Which rises your cortisol. And how are you sleeping? Which rises your cortisol. And with elevated cortisol, with raised cortisol, you are just going to increase your ghrelin. That's why tired days feel like hungry days. Your hormones are off rhythm. If you've noticed your appetite changes after a short sleep night, tell me about it. Just drop it in the chat. Do you think one bad night changes it, or do you think it takes several? Sleep deprivation will get you. You think one, yeah. My therapist says at 3, you go into psychosis. That's scary. How blood sugars and sleep work together. Kaylee thinks more than one day, yeah. Yours is one bad day with all the itchy spots. Yours is bad with all the itchy spots. Did you find out what it was, Kaylee? Is it chicken pox? Stable blood sugar and quality sleep are best friends. They're holding hands and running off in the sunset together. When your glucose stays steady throughout the day, insulin stays calm and cortisol stays low. Lower cortisol not only lowers your heart rate, keeps your body calm, it makes it easier for you to sleep. If you have high levels of cortisol, you have problems sleeping. That's why the people that tell me they can't do the uninterrupted sleep, that they wake up anyway, I tell them to keep their sleep mask on. Sleep with a sleep mask. Keep your sleep mask on. Do not open your eyes when you wake up and go right into intentional breathing until you fall back asleep. You're lowering your cortisol until you can fall back asleep. It might take half an hour of intentional breathing. And I had one person tell me, all I'm doing is hyperventilating until I go back to sleep. If that's what you think, that's what you think. But go right into intentional breathing to lower that cortisol. You're up every 2 hours. Is that to go to the bathroom though, Chrissy? Bladder is a different thing. You have to get up for your bladder. On the flip side, if your sugars crash or spike during the day, cortisol rises at night, usually at 2 a.m. They've done studies, they've timed it. I honestly don't know why 2 a.m., but it usually is 2 a.m. Balanced days create restful nights. Two to 3 are your prime waking hours, yeah. That means that you are out of whack during the day. Press. Hi, Decker. So what do GLPs do for sleep? The GLPs support sleep in 3 huge ways. You're working so hard at it. Good, Press. The first way that GLP helps is they quiet hunger hormones. So your brain stops scanning for food signals at night. Oreos, Doritos, cereal, ice cream. Your brain stops that. Stop it. It lowers inflammation. The GLPs lower inflammation. We all know that. Easing the heart rate and the temperature so you can fall asleep faster. We know it works on the hypothalamus, so it lowers your temperature. We know that it lowers inflammation, so it helps you fall asleep faster. And the third way, it steadies insulin and cortisol. Hi, Girl on Fire. Hi, Purple Rose. And the last way it steadies insulin and cortisol, which are the two hormones that otherwise keep your brain alert and awake. Many people on GLPs will say they dream again or they have vivid dreams. And a lot of that is because their insulin and cortisol are hushed a little so they can go back to dreaming. And they're not used to dreaming, so the dreams seem so vivid. They're not used to having those dreams anymore. They haven't had them since they were a kid. So they describe them as vivid dreams. They've had food-oriented dreams. Hi, Connie. How are you? And those dreams, are your brain trusting you again. And that's a good thing, a good feeling. Cortisol and melatonin, opposites in balance. Cortisol wakes you up. Melatonin helps you sleep. They're supposed to trade shifts. Cortisol is supposed to peak in the morning. Melatonin is supposed to peak at night. But stress, caffeine, life in general, keep cortisol clocked in way too late, sometimes permanently. That's why a dark, cool, quiet space matters. Tell your brain, you can clock out now. It's okay. The GLP helps lower baseline cortisol, making that handoff a little smoother, making them balance out and trade shifts a little easier. Put the phones down. Go to sleep when you're supposed to. Let's turn science into habits. Morning light resets your circadian rhythm. Step outside early if you can. Let the sun hit your face. Let your feet touch the ground. Have a regular and constant, consistent bedtime. It trains hormones. Like you have muscle memory, you have hormone memory too. Have a caffeine cutoff. About 8 hours before bed. Because caffeine lingers in the system. Dim your lights an hour before bedtime. Screens trick your brain into thinking it's noon outside. Ring lights, I'm sure, trick your brain. Don't go to bed hungry. Stable blood sugar equals a steady sleep. Cool air in the ambient room. The ambient temperature needs to be cool, but you need to have a warm blanket. Cool air, warm room. Body temp drops naturally for deep, deep sleep. What is a bedtime habit that you think you could tweak tonight? What do you think you could change tonight to make a difference in your sleep hygiene? For me, I think I can dim my lights a little earlier. But out of those, are there any of those that you guys think you can change? Put the phone away sooner. Stop the scrolling. When you wake up in the middle of the night, don't pick your phone up. It's so easy to do, but don't pick your phone up. Why sleep heals mood and mind. There's a D at the end of that. I'm not hearing my D, but there's a D. Mind. Put your phone in the dining room so you don't think of using it. Very good, Press. When you dream, your brain files emotions into the right drawers. Without enough REM sleep, your emotions stay scattered. Anxiety rises. Patience drops. Deep sleep also flushes out waste proteins linked to brain fog. That's why sleep deprivation feels like depression. When your gut-brain pathology calms down, serotonin and dopamine rebalance. Sleep becomes richer, and your mood becomes steadier. That is true and real neurochemistry, not just good vibes, man. It is chemistry. Do you feel the difference in your mood when you're rested? Hi, Lisa. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Kaylee. Everyone's going in and out. I hope no one's getting kicked out of the room. It turned itself off. Oh, no. Your body isn't lazy when it rests. You haven't felt it in a while. Get some rest, Pris, some true rest. Your body isn't lazy when it rests. It's healing. Every deep breath that you take, every full night of sleep is a repair cycle your heart, your brain, and your metabolism crave. Tonight, when your head hits the pillow, as you close your eyes, remember, progress isn't only made in motion, it's also made in rest. You don't have to earn sleep. You can sleep to repair. So tonight when your head's hit the pillow, think of me saying, "Sweet dreams, warriors. May your body rest and your heart stay steady." Your journey, your GLP journey is real. Your GLP journey is valid. Your GLP journey is yours. Don't forget to lead with love. You don't know what the other person is going through. Always try to smile at somebody. Yours may be the only smile they see that day. I love you all with all of my heart. Are there any questions?